Take off that hat.
Why?
That's a smug little hat. I was starting to hate you. And hate everything you said. But I can't. I can't. You want it? Cognac? Si. 2 cognac. Francese. Bene? Maria. I figured things so differently. They offered me that job at the University of Pisa, where my father taught. And I figured you and I would live at Marina di Pisa, in the house where I was born. You'd like that house. It looks out across the sea. And I'd teach Kathy how to sail.
First, I'm afraid you'd have to teach her to swim.
I can't lie to you. It isn't paradise. I'm not a rich man. I mean, we have to pump our own water from the well. And every time it thunders, the electricity goes off.
But I like candlelight.
When the wind blows from Africa, it's very hot. It gets on your nerves. Everybody quarrels. You and I probably have a lot of quarrels.
Would we, darling? Why?
Well, same reason my mother and father quarreled.
But I thought they'd been so happy.
They were very. Except he was an Italian and he behaved like one. He liked to lead his own life, so he'd go off in the evening and he'd go to a cafe and play cards. Well, Mother thought he ought to be home with her.
So do I. I mean, I wouldn't like it if you went off every evening and left me to...
What? Mend my clothes and cook dinner for me? You wouldn't like that? Oh, I would. Don't forget, I'm an Italian, too. If you didn't behave yourself, I'd beat you.
No, Giovanni, you wouldn't. Would you?
I would. Naturally. Don't start worrying about that now. I'm not going to go off playing cards, not tonight. Senta. Come on, let's get out of here. We'll go to my place. Why don't we walk? We'll be cold when we get there. We can light a fire, have supper. At least for a little while, we'll have known what it could have been like. Oh. Para cambiare.
Grazie.
Prego. Maria. You don't want to go.
Four cups of tea.
And a 40 lire, please.
What's the matter?
I forgot. Something I bought for Kathy. That costume. I left it on the train.
Well, we can buy her another.
You gone home?
I just thought I'd look around. But didn't you miss your train?
Oh, I'm taking a later one. I won't have to change trains.
Oh.
Paula, I'd like you to meet Mr. Doria, a friend of mine. My nephew.
How do you do?
Would you like something, dear? A hot chocolate?
Sure. Do you want me to wait in the restaurant?
Do that, darling. I'll only be a moment.
Good night, Mr.
Good night.
tu sei la stella, e tu biondina capricciosa che infantina, trullalla, tu sei la stella di noi.
Now what?
I wouldn't have thought there was a chance of our running into Paul. There he was.
Why did you call him?
It was just that I was so surprised to see him. Anyway, I suppose we'd better face it. Everything seems to be working against us. Goodbye, Giovanni. You don't understand, Paul. Come on, let's go, Paul. Darling, can't you forget it? It wasn't at all the way you thought it was. Won't you believe me?
All right, Aunt Mary. If you say so. But if it was the way I thought it was, I'd show him.
I know you would, dear.
Excuse me, the train for Paris.
Track 7.
Come on, let's go, Paul. Let's rest in here.
In third class, Aunt Mary?
What difference does that make? Madam, I'm not feeling well, madam. She needs a doctor.
First aid station down there. I think she has baby right here.
No, ma che dici? È incinta di 4 mesi.
She pregnant. Only 4 months.
Where do you come from?
England, coal miner. No more work coal mine. I have come back Italy.
We'd better take her to the first aid.